What is going on, guys? This is Goose Man. I have a new set of videos coming up because since the NBA season is upon us, it's gonna be about the Pelicans, our team, the Pelicans. So I might do 2 videos a day, just to get them up on the board, just to see how well they do and how well they do view wise. So I'm gonna preview. They've had 2 preseason games so far. So I'm going to preview both of them, but in separate videos. This one is going to be about their first game of the preseason season, when they played the Atlanta Hawks, which was Monday night over in hot Atlanta. As the Pelicans won, it was 133. I think it was 133, 108, 109. Let's see. I'm trying to remember off memory here, and the ESPN app is just a tad bit slow out here for some reason. Let's see, it was 133-109. Okay, yes, the Pelicans won 133-109. Zion Williamson had 16 points in his preseason debut. A lot of players played in this game for both teams. So preseason, you're gonna play a lot of play. Usually teams play a bunch of players. I mean, the Pelicans played like, trying to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 guys off the bench. So 15 guys in all they played. So Zion Williamson had 16 points. Drew Holiday had 21. Brandon Ingram had 19. Derek Favors chipped in with 2 points. Lonzo Ball had 9. Off the bench, Melly had 11. Cheatham had 3 minutes, 0 points. Hayes chipped in with 2 points. He had 5 points off the bench. He was another one of our first-round draft picks. Jaleel Okafor had 11 points. Frank Jackson had 9. J.J. Redick had 7. Nikhil Alexander had 12. Eachwan Moore had 5. Josh Hart had 6. And Kendrick Williams had 3 points. A lot of players played. In this game. As the Pelicans shot 46% as a team, 38% from three-point range. They had 54 rebounds, 22 assists. So I'm going over the Hawks. Collins had 13, Hunter had 10, Jones had 3, Young had 9, and Bembry had 16. And like the Pelicans, they played a bunch of guys off the bench. Fernando had 3, Parker had 10, Reddish had 11, Derrickson played 5 minutes, had 0 points. Lynn had 14, Brown Jr. had 11, Carter had 5, McCall had 1, and Brooks had 3. So yeah, all in all, a lot of players played in this preseason game, which is not surprising. As they shot 46% from the field, 34.1 from three-point range. They had 44 rebounds, 26 assists. So yes, a lot of players played in this first preseason game. What's going to happen? So rebounds. The Pelicans won that one 54 to 44. They out-rebounded the Hawks. They out-rebounded them on the offensive glass 15-9, and they also out-rebounded them on the defensive boards 39-35. The assists were pretty much even, 26-25. The Hawks had the advantage in that. Steals, Pelicans had 12 steals to the Hawks 5. Blocks 8-7. Hawks leaked that. Turnovers, Hawks had more turnovers. They turned the ball over 29 times. The Pelicans 20. Points in the paint, 54 to 46. The Pelicans had an advantage in the points in the paint, and the largest lead was 29 for the Pelicans, 7 for the Hawks. So Pelicans, I know it's preseason, but it doesn't mean diddly poo how they're gonna do in the regular season. But for a young team with the Pelicans, with all the young players they have on the team, I think it's good for them to get as many wins as possible. As they can, just to get some confidence and get them to gel together. Because I think it's going to be a very good season for the Pelicans. I think if things break right, they stay healthy, I can see them getting the 8th seed in the NBA Western Conference. What's that mean? That means you can get a first-round matchup against either the Lakers or the Clippers, depending upon who finishes first or second. I think those 2 teams are probably 1-2 in the Western Conference. But for a young team, I think it's very, very important for them to get as many wins as possible. So they win 133-109. They beat the Hawks in the first preseason game. That was this past Monday night in hot Atlanta. So I have another video coming up shortly about the game that was last night against the Bulls, which saw the Pelicans come back from a big deficit in the fourth quarter to get a win. So y'all guys have a great afternoon, and I'll chat with you later, guys.